Hello again, my powerful one. Lenka Lutonska here, of course, creator of Business Energetics. And this video is building on the last video, which was all about increasing your intuitive intelligence so you can call in insane amount of abundance, impact, luxury, love, and all that you desire. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4-step ritual, incredibly powerful process that will help you to sharpen your intuition and will open your intuitive channel so wide that there is no abundance that can avoid you. There is no dream of yours that can avoid you. This is essentially 4-step ritual that massively helped me to go from 0 to millions, metaphorically and literally speaking. So let's get to it, shall we? Now, before we dive into this 4 steps ritual, perhaps it would be a good idea to share with you when do you actually do it. And my advice would be allow yourself to go through this ritual or process as early in the day as possible. It doesn't always have to be the first thing in the morning. We're human beings. Some of us are busy moms and we need to get to job very quickly and so forth and so forth. So it doesn't have to be necessarily the first thing in the morning, but whenever you can carve out, whether it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes or half an hour, you can make it as short or as long as you'd like, but minimum, I would say roughly 10 minutes. Then carve out the time, make it sacred, and go through this process, because I dare to say, if you're not living the life that you desire to live and not running a business that you desire to run, this process will change your life. So let's go to it. Step number 1. Once you sit down, once you get ready for this, once you open your energy and heart, the first part of the process is called, one word, address. Address what? Address the negative energy, meaning we're human beings and it's normal at whatever stage you are that sometimes you might have negative energy flowing through your body. Fears, doubts, frustrations, and so forth. So what do you do here with addressing this negative energy? You're essentially going to be clearing your space, clearing your energetic field, so actually you can open yourself up to the most potent intuitive guidance. So the way you do it, or the way I do it, in the morning when I sit down and I allow myself to go through this process, I simply check on my energy. How am I feeling? Is the energy purely expansive? Am I feeling amazing? Or is there something in my tummy or somewhere in my energy that makes me feel not 100%? Maybe I feel a little, I don't know, angry or down or fearful. So you know what I'll do? I invite this negative energy to come up. Yes, and I'll encourage you to do the same. You simply say, fear, doubts, negative energy, what is it? Come up. I invite you to consciously come up. Because guess what? If you don't do this consciously, and there is indeed some negative energy, there are indeed some doubts and fears and this and that, they're going to influence you anyway throughout your day. So what you're doing here, you're empowering yourself to clear your energetic field so you can step in forward in the most powerful way. So anyway, that stuff will come up. If there is something, it will come up. And all you want to do here is not to get sucked into it, as in, it's possible that you'll get sucked into it if you take those fears, those doubts, those frustrations, or whatever it is that is coming up, if you take them as you. If you associate yourself with negative emotions, with negative energy. But I'm reminding you, you're smarter than that. You're not your frustrations. You're not your negative emotions. You're not your negative energy. That's simply an energy in your field. So what you want here is to take this as a witness. So I invite you, doubts, fear, and any negative energy to come up. and you are a witness to whatever is coming up and you want specificity. So what is it that you're telling yourself? So I'll give you an idea. I'm nervous, or the nervousness is coming up because I don't know if I will have enough money to pay the bill that is coming up. Okay, that's specific. You're not that, you acknowledge that it's just that energy of nervousness and that fear, projection, or whatever you might call it, that you may not be able to pay your bill is floating in your energy. So you take it as a witness and you bring it up and you say, thank you, I see you now. Maybe write it down. And you keep going until you have the full list. And when you have the full list, or you can do this by one as they come up, is you say to yourself, I see you. I acknowledge you. I thank you. You're not me. You're only energy. And therefore, I lovingly release you. See? And that's how you very quickly, elegantly, and powerfully clear your energetic field. Not by getting yourself sucked into that energy, but by recognizing it for what it is, seeing the specifics, thanking it, and releasing it. And when you release it, you can do it in various different ways. I use often alchemical fire for it. We have one process for it, instant alchemy, that I'm very happy to share with you. I will put the link in description below. So that's amazing if you want to breathe through it. It's a very potent energetic process. It takes only a few minutes. You can do it with, imagine it, each statement or fear or projection on energy, negative energy, being in a balloon, and you can imagine balloon bursting or floating away. Or you can imagine it on a paper and burning it. But what's most important is that acknowledgement. I see you, I don't judge you. I see you, I acknowledge you. I'm not making myself one with you. I see you, I acknowledge you. I thank you, and I release you. Okay, that's the most important. And you do this with everything that comes up. Sometimes it takes a minute, sometimes it may take longer. If you're only starting this process, it may take hours. I did have clients who started doing this, actually attending to the negative energy rather than trying to bypass it and suppress it. And actually, for the first few times, they spent hours on this process. And that's okay. Still, this is how you make the space in your energy for what's to come. So the first step is then, of this powerful, I call it A4 for activation process, is address. Okay? Second step is going to be align yourself with a higher level identity. Align. Allow yourself with that great success consciousness. Align yourself with the identity from which you want that intuition to follow. So probably it's not going to be your current self. Probably it's your intentional self. The version of you that already is living what you want to live, doing what you want to do, being who you want to be. So here you can visualize for a few minutes until you feel that energy of that identity of you flowing in your body, but you visualize it not in the future, you visualize it as it's happening now. What would it be like if right now I was already that woman, that man, that change maker, that entrepreneur, that has that impact I desire to have, that enjoys that abundance that I want to enjoy, and so forth and so forth. Allow yourself for that energy of that identity to flow in your body for a few minutes. You don't have to do this for too long. 3 minutes, 4 minutes is plenty, but you want to feel that identity in you as it would be now. Okay? This is very, very important. This is how you prime your intuition so it can deliver you the most powerful guidance and ideas. So we have got 2 steps. We have got address negative energy, align yourself with the higher level identity with success. And now on to the third step, and that is ask. Ask for guidance. Now that you're already in that energy of your higher identity, so that your intuitive ideas can match that, not any form of lack or limitation, now you're going to, for at least 3 minutes, or roughly speaking for 3 minutes, you're going to open yourself up and ask and listen. And the question wants to be something like this. How does this version of myself want to express itself through me today? Something like this. I used to ask myself, and it's not the wrong question at all, what is my part in this? As in, what is my human part in co-creating this version of me? And it's not a wrong question, it's a very good question. However, it invites some visionaries, some change makers into that doing, making it happen consciousness, which is actually old paradigm, which is wounded, distorted energy, and it's the one that you're breaking away from. You're not going to quote unquote make it happen. You can't work hard enough into the life and business that you desire. You can't even think yourself there. You become it. Okay? And the way you become it is you're going to be expressing that higher level identity through you. So you ask your intuition how it wants to be expressed itself through you. So it will give you that do or not do, that next step. If there needs to be something done, it will come. It will come in this way. Go and introduce this program. Go and make that difference in a funnel. Go and ask your team member to do this or that. That doing will be there anyway, okay? However, it will not come from place, I'm going to make it happen. Nah, your energy is the source, your identity is the source, and it wants to express itself through you. And sometimes those ideas that will come in that asking and listening for 3 minutes or so will have nothing to do with doing at all. Your intuition will tell you, go and relax today. And I was speaking about it in the previous video, that it's as potent and as important as it's something very direct, something to do for your, let's say, business. It's as important. So don't expect all those intuitive ideas to make sense. Don't expect all those ideas to be closely or fully related to that version of you that you're creating or to your business and so forth. It may be illogical what will come through you because this is a much higher intelligence. It can see through the veil of your human senses of human intelligence, which in comparison is absolutely primitive. So ask and listen. For 3 minutes. I say for 3 minutes because when I was practicing this A44 activation religiously every single day in this form for the first, roughly speaking, 18 months on my business, and as a result, my business skyrocketed, I kid you not, I would put a stopwatch. I would put a stopwatch on for when I was visualizing the step before, when I was visualizing my higher level identity as if it was here today, when I was feeling it. So I would put my stopwatch for 3 minutes. And then I would put my stopwatch again for 3 minutes where I would listen. I would listen to these ideas. So if nothing comes during those 3 minutes, that's absolutely fine. It will come later. You know you opened your intuitive channel. And if stuff will come that you already know, that's fine as well. Acknowledge it as it is all given to you. Okay, this is a process. And step number 4 is anchor. In other words, implement with speed if possible. This is how you actually embody that higher level identity. This is how you become a perfect match in your body. That's the most important part of this process. So practice speed here, where you not overthink whatever came through when you take that next step or you stop doing something, whatever wanted to come through. But it's about anchoring this intuitive guidance, this intuitive idea in your body. That is what makes millions happen. That is what makes empires happen. That is what collapses time and brings your reality that you desire to live into here and now in such a way that your logical mind cannot even make it up. And I'm going to leave it here. So practice this process. I would love to ask for you, if you used this in before, how did intuition help you to manifest before? What can you thank your intuition for? Inspire others, please, in the comments, and it will help me to know that these videos are truly helping you. And if you want to go further from activation to transformation, you know where to find us inside of Business Energetics Academy. But in the meantime, I'll say I love you, I honor you, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.